Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. So as y'all can already tell by the title, today I'm going to be a story on how I moved to Texas on my own, no family, barely no friends, all that good stuff, and I have kids. So I'm going to be giving y'all all the tea on how I did it and, giving y'all advice on what y'all can do as far if y'all want to like move up here and you're like me, you have kids, you're on your own, and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop right into the video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the Pretty Girl crew. We're on the road to 2K, so make sure you get us there. I will be doing a giveaway once I reach 200K. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, join the Pretty Girl crew. Like I said, once I hit 2K, I will be doing that giveaway. And also don't forget to check out my business Instagram. I will also have it on the screen, and I will also have a link down below. So make sure y'all check it out, follow me, all that good stuff. And I also will be hosting a giveaway on my business Instagram as well, really soon. So make sure y'all check it out, follow me, all that good stuff. And then also don't forget to check out my website. If you missed my back to school sale, then sis, I don't know what to tell you, but I will have a code for y'all so that way y'all can save y'all some money. So yeah, make sure y'all support your girl, all that good stuff. And let's hop right into this video. Story on how I moved here on my own, with kids, by myself and all that good stuff, not knowing anyone. And then I'll give y'all some tips on how y'all can move up here. If you're in the same situation as me, no kid, well, have kids, no kids, whatever, and you don't know anyone up here, or you know anyone, whatever the case may be, I'm going to be giving y'all all the tea on how y'all can do so. So yeah, let's get into it. So, how I decided and just planned that I was going to move up here, it was just something that just told me Texas, like literally, like, and it's crazy because I only been to Texas 2 or 3 times, and I just was kind of like, I'm ready to move here. And like the very first time I ever came to Dallas, Texas was in when I was in the 10th grade. I came with my friend. Her dad stays here. So she wanted to like come visit him for the summer, and she wanted me to come with her. So I ended up coming with her, and we basically stayed for like 2 or 3 weeks. And then we came here 2 years ago for her birthday, and I think I came another time as well. But I just like had it in on, oh yeah, we came for, I think we had just came up here or whatever. But anyways, we had kind of talked about it, like, we wanted to move here, but it didn't really like done or whatever. So like, I moved from Little Rock back to my hometown, due to my ex-husband. Me and him were trying to work through some things, and like once we got our divorce and everything, I just kind of wanted to get away from Camden, and I knew I didn't want to go back to Little Rock. So I was like, you know what, I really want to move to Texas, but at the time I didn't know it was going to be the right move for me. I was like, I don't want to move, and it don't be the right move for me. So I was just like praying about it, and I was like, if it's the place for me to go, then Lord, just send me a sign. And I kid you not, once I prayed that prayer, it just seemed like I just started getting like signs that Texas was the place for me. I had like a dream one time, and it was like, I had got me an apartment. My kids were back in Arkansas, and I was sleeping on an airbed, and like literally like crazy stuff. Like, it was just crazy. Like, I didn't have no lights. It was just like I had candles lit, and I was here, and I was like, now I know he ain't trying to tell me that I can come up here and be going through that. But you just gotta listen when you get your signs. You gotta know when they signs and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, that's one sign. And it seemed like after that, like I just kept getting like signs that I needed to be here. So I was like, okay, you know what? This is where I need to be. So I end up planning for like 6 months. I planned, and I knew that I wanted to move around tax time because I was like, I gotta have money. Like I can't go up there with no money, you know what I'm saying, broke or whatever. And at the time, I didn't even like plan on staying with nobody or nothing because I was like, I'm not that type of person. Like I don't like to live with no one or whatever. But it's like when I get my taxes, I'm gonna give me a job up here first, so that way I can stay in an Airbnb, and then probably stay in an Airbnb for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then get me an apartment or whatever. That was my plan that I was gonna do or whatever. But me not knowing, like that was my plan, and I was like, I'm sticking with that plan. But I end up before I think, well, right when I got my taxes, I end up having an interview for a job. I had like 3 interviews, but one of the jobs ended up hiring me. And it was the one that was like, it wasn't really paying that much, but I was like, you know what? I got all this money. I'm going to work this job until I get something else better. So I end up just taking that job. And I was like, okay, I got to find me an Airbnb, all that stuff. But it didn't dawn on me. I was talking to my friend, and she was like, won't you just go stay with so-and-so? And I was like, well, her sister. I'm not going to say her name, but you know. She was like, won't you go stay with my sister? Or whatever. And I was like, for real? I was like, will she let me stay with her? And she was like, yeah. She was like, I'm going to call and ask her, and then I'll let you know. And she asked her, and she was like, yeah, I can, or whatever. So I was like, cool. That's going to save me some money on an Airbnb or whatever. So I end up staying with her. I end up, when I got the job, I ended up was supposed to come up there to do one day to see if I liked it. And if I liked it, then they were going to schedule me. But I didn't end up knowing that they were going to like have me work that whole week. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave my girls in Arkansas while I'm working. And then when I get a place, then I'll just bring them up here, and I'll just let them stay with their dad in Arkansas or whatever. So I was like, you know, that's what I was going to do. So I ended up moving in with my friend's sister or whatever, which she's my hairstylist, so she's not just someone that I don't know. But so I ended up moving in with her, and I was like, okay, I had been looking for me a place, and the whole time I'm like staying with her, like literally, like I didn't think I was gonna find a place because I was like, this is like harder than what I think. Like everywhere I would call, they would be like, they don't have any 2 or 3 bedrooms, and I was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And I just prayed about it, and like eventually, like after being with her for a month, I end up getting my apartment, and then my girls end up coming up here, and it just all worked out in my favor, and I freaking love it here. I will give y'all a video on the Texas life and all that good stuff, like letting y'all know how it is and all that good stuff. I don't want to get into it, but just know I love it here. I really, really love it here, and I don't see myself ever moving back to Arkansas. It's just so different, and I love it. So, how you can move to Texas on your own, not knowing anyone, no family, no friends, no nothing. Or if you have family, if you have friends, then I'm be telling you what you can do and all that good stuff. So, my number 1 tip for you guys is to plan. I never recommend anyone to go anywhere without planning, even though sometimes when you plan things, planning don't always go as planned. Like we all know that, like it never goes as planned. Like my plan didn't go as planned, but something that did go right in my plan, like I knew it was tax time, and so I knew that that's when I wanted to move, because I was like, the job that I was working in, it wasn't like a high paying job, so I wasn't really making that much money. I was like, I can't save money from that job when every time I get paid, I need the money. So I was like, you know, the perfect time for me to move is during tax time. So I will tell y'all, number 1 is to plan. Plan. Plan this out, pray about it, Make sure it's the right thing for you first, and then plan. And once you got your plan set, you know, knowing you're gonna move and all that stuff is number two. Make sure you are saving money, or if you can't save money, then don't just move in the middle of the year. Wait till tax time and move around tax time when you know you will have the money. You know you will have a lump sum of money, especially if you have kids. I have kids. I have 3 kids. I have a bunch of income taxes, so I had a lot of money. I brought up here at least, because I didn't take all of my tax money, but I brought at least like almost $8,000 with me, when I came here. So you want to, at least if you're single, you don't have any kids, you know, you may get away with bringing like 4,000, or 4,000, or something like that, or maybe even like 3,000. Like, you can get away with that much, but just make sure you have a lump sum of money. You never want to go anywhere with no money. And if you are trying to go with nothing, with $0, then make sure that you have family up here, someone that you know you can stay with, until you can like get back on your feet or whatever. You want to make sure of that, and just don't live off nobody and not help them, because even when I was up here, when I had to stay with my friend's sister, I tried to pay her money, but she didn't accept it. So what I did was, I knew that, okay, I'm using her tissue, I'm using her paper towels, I'm using, soap, I'm using all this stuff. So what I did was, I went and got like household things, stuff that I know that she needs and that we all use. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get household stuff, and I'm gonna keep that stocked up for her, since she wouldn't take my money or whatever. And like, when I would go grocery shopping, I wouldn't like not allow her to eat my stuff, because I'm living with her. So you can have whatever you want, whatever I buy you can have, that type of thing. You want to try to at least help somebody, regardless of if they're family, a friend, whatever. You never just want to like live with someone and take advantage of them, you know what I'm saying? So because you never know when you'll need that person again. So I would say, if you don't have bring any money, like just try to help out when you get a job, as far as helping them out, until you're able to get your own place. So tip number 3 would be to, I would say, get a place first, if you can. So how this works is, you gotta have 3 times the rent. So if you're coming from somewhere like New York or Los Angeles or Cali, where you're making good money, use your pay stubs that that wherever you're coming from, and like put that towards an apartment or whatever, like as your income, so that way you get approved or whatever before, because you may not find a job here that's paying what you're making there or whatever. So you just want to make sure, if you get your apartment first, then you're making at least 3 times the income. I couldn't do that, so that's why I got the job first. Then I got my apartment, because where I came from, is low income there, really. So I wasn't gonna be making as much as I made when I moved here or whatever, because the cost of living is lower there. So yeah, if you don't make 3 times the rent, then you need to get a job first. And if you don't know anyone here, when you move here, then you need to get an Airbnb. Get you an Airbnb, and just live out of Airbnb with the money that you have saved up, and then get you a place like after or whatever. So yeah, that's my advice to y'all. And even if you don't have no money saved up and you're staying with someone, I would say at least try to have like 5 or something, to have you gas money and like food, until you get your own place or whatever. Like, don't have nobody trying to take care of you and pay bills and, you know, by themselves and all that stuff. Like, at least make sure you have food money and stuff like that until you start working and you get funds in or whatever. But I hope this video was very much helpful to everyone that has been thinking about moving to Texas. It's a big jump, but for me, my family is only 4 hours away, so it's like not really bad, because if things were to happen and go wrong to where I ever needed to just go back for some reason, then I can just drive there in one day and be done. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all have any additional questions and all that good stuff, then make sure y'all comment them down below. I will gladly answer your questions. I love y'all all so much, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.